It's 36 past 1. I'm just doing a little bit of, well, I'm not going to call it research because I know a lot about this band, but I'm just doing a little bit of current research, I suppose, current day research. It's the Violent Femmes. I'm photographing them tonight at Waves in Wollongong, and I haven't seen anything recently from the band, so I'm kind of just getting a visual on what their stage layout might be. Mind you, this is probably the wrong gig, but this is the closest. I mean, this is a show from 2016, so this is the closest I could find on YouTube. I'm also running an Apple TV 2 Generation 2, which, if you know, YouTube killed the API for, Apple killed the API for that YouTube app on the app, so I'm running a cracked version of the app, and essentially what I'm getting at is I can't search YouTube properly on this app, so this was the only one that came up, and I'm just watching it. But I think this is an acoustic performance, so I don't know if that's very indicative of what I'm going to be seeing tonight on stage. But anyway, it gives me a bit more of a feel instead of going there completely blind. Do you guys, anyone else who photographs bands, do that? Do you check out YouTube and see what's going on before you get there, just so you know what you're up against? I certainly do. And also, a little thing I like to do when I get back from the show and when I'm editing the photos, I like to put the band's music on randomly in the background, so it kind of gets you back into that, I don't know, just that little bit of a feeling of what you did the night before, or the feeling of the band. I'm a little bit wacky like that. Another thing I'm thinking of, just, I'm vlogging, I'm always daily vlogging on the iPhone, but I'm not using my Sony RX10 Mark II at all anymore because it's completely broken. So this guy's never getting a workout at all. It just sits here waiting for the time. Well, it's waiting for a little... I don't want to say what it's waiting for because I don't like jinxing things, but I'm at a particular point where I'm not using that, and I'm using this for my regular vlog as well as my daily vlog. And last night we went out for dinner with Fabian, who's now in Bali. It was a farewell dinner for him, and I used the iPhone, and I noticed that, and I haven't really noticed it before, but in low light, this thing sucks balls. The ISO on this is terrible in low light. Look, I'll kill all the lights here. Get rid of that light. I'll get rid of this light. I'll get rid of this light. Where's that in there? Now, this is probably a good indicator of not nighttime, but low light situation. I've got a little bit of light coming in off that door. In here, what probably happens with this phone is it auto ramps the either shutter speed. I'm going to say it auto ramps the ISO because there's no way that I can control the shutter speed on this phone in the native app. I'm sure there's secondary camera apps you can download, but I just like to use it as is. Now, if I move into the light over here, you should see the ISO get a lot cleaner, a lot less noise. Now, shutter speed doesn't seem to have changed. Aperture, I don't know how you control aperture on this. I don't even think you can. Just as a little test, that there's the amount of light that's out there. Now, if I go back into the darker area, you should see a gradual change in ISO noise. This should be becoming very grainy and crap. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to deal with this for the next little while. When the thing that happens, it'll be a great happening, and the change will be vastly noticeable. So